I wanted to make a video on both race and gender in the classroom, and in general, the K through 5 or K through 6 grades in the education system are a female-dominated industry, which is fine. Uh, but we also need more male teachers and strong male role models in the classroom as examples for boys growing up, especially if they're going to be entering the workforce and the world with the strength and confidence that they need to succeed in any competitive field. And certain states have more of a multicultural background, less cultural unity, and many of these children of immigrants want to fit into American culture, but also have a dual identity because of their own cultural history or ethnic background. So I do see the need for unity and a national identity, to have common ground for peers to relate to each other. There's also a balance of celebrating one's American identity while being proud of their own cultural heritage, and we're going to need to determine what that ratio is going to be. And it might not be 50-50, but it might be 60-40 or some other ratio. This is also why, in the past, so many different countries have promoted these cultural exchange programs because it gives a more worldly outlook for students to experience another culture. In fact, why don't we have cultural exchange programs within our own states and cities? Let the children of immigrants see what it's like to live in a typical American household. Let the children of white families and black families or other ethnicities see what it's like to live in a home of a different culture. In fact, why do we have to limit it to race and culture? Why don't we have exchange programs within our cities and states for people to experience what it's like to live in a home of a different income bracket? Allow a student of a lower income bracket to see what it's like to live in a middle class or a higher income bracket home, and vice versa. And that would be able to foster some more emotional intelligence and empathy between people of different financial backgrounds, economic backgrounds.